Hey, good morning. Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. It is Thursday, about 9:45 in the morning. Starting a little later than I wanted to. Had to get Patrick out of the door this morning to go get some chemo treatment with mom up in Hartford. So we got two projects today and we're trying to outrun the rain a little bit. I had to cancel my third project because it's just going to be pouring later. So I'm going to do it on Sunday instead. This is a nice little house, okay? And this is a friend of mine. He's the chief of police in town. I did some auxiliary police work for the department several years ago, so very well connected in that group. And word of mouth, man, just keeps rolling. I got the truck all set up over here, okay? I got 150 feet of hose pulled all the way across the front, down that back side over there, and then across the whole back of the house. So I'm starting in the very back, working my way around, and I'm going to end on this garage side and roll everything up. And we'll show you guys what's going on. Okay, now it's a few minutes past 10 because the chief of police, who's leaving right now, just came to see me and get me paid. And that's time well spent. He just referred me his mother-in-law. And again, I know all the guys in the department, so we're probably gonna get more work. So this is everyone keeps asking, what's the machine? You guys have not been following me for a minute. Don't know. This is the new machine for me. Last year we were on the 4-gallon. This is the 5.5 with the HP pump and the GX 390. And I've got the auxiliary gas tank plumbed in here, which has been working sweet for me. That lasts me days worth of gas with no filling it up. So she's stone cold. Turn her on, pull the choke. Oh, okay. 2 pulls. Okay, we're starting out back, and the chief's house a little dirtier than you might think at the initial glance, which is always the case. You get up close and you can begin to see the mold and black that sits on things. A little bit of dinge on the railings. So this is where our house wash really shines, because all that dinge goes away and everything becomes gleaming white. So we're over here M5 today. Here's our little transition. All right, we should have soap coming out in a second. And I'm gonna M5 this entire thing today. So my plan is to soap this backside by the porch, the other end, and then I'm gonna go back to the truck and turn my soap off and come back and rinse. And hopefully within the next day or two, I have that Flow Pro Solutions DN10 ball valve remote come in, and that's going to stop my footwork back and forth, because you guys know I hate walking back and forth, man. It's the worst thing. It's like the worst thing with this job. It's the biggest time suck is walking back and forth. So, you know, I like the idea of the soap remote, turn the soap on and off. But I have found recently that bypassing that injector makes a huge difference in flow for me, and has really made this 5.5 come to life. This machine, very happy with it. The 4-gallon was fantastic last year, but this thing is a big difference for me. Quick little house wash on this newer Trex, 1% on here, and now just a quick M5 rinse. And she's beautiful. This thing's like a waterfall, like a torrent with that bypass. Huge difference. Can't tell you what a difference bypassing the injector makes on flow with this 5.5, man. Love this new machine. There we go. Show you guys how quickly we can soap this side from the hood of the Chief's plow truck for a tripod. I always love a dirty door like this. The black mold. It's nasty. Little house wash, let it dwell. All right, first house down, boom, there we go. 5 past 11, on to the next one. Here we go. Look at that good dog sleeping in the truck. What a good girl you are, Ruby. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm out here on job number 2. And it just started raining, so we got a crank. This end is very dirty. I'm gonna hit this first, let it dwell. I'm gonna soap the whole back of this salt box, all of that side, down by the garage, this decking. I'm gonna let that dwell. Again, it's starting to rain, so we're gonna let it dwell. It's not gonna dry. It's gonna come out beautiful. Here we go. M5 soaping. Got a little bit of pink with the apple wash right now. Probably can't see it in the video, but a little bit of pink. All right, this deck has seen some better days. I'll try to freshen this up. Again, just 1% house wash on here. I'll hit it with some light pressure to relieve it. Okay, I'm over here soaping the third side by the truck. Absolutely flying. And then I'm gonna go rinse all 3 of these sides, do the little deck, and end in the front. Okay, this is the dirty end where we started. This has been dwelling for about 15 minutes while I soaped everything else. And everything's gone. So nice easy rinse, and it came out beautiful. All right, that deck came out beautiful just with house wash. Just rinsing this with the M5, no pressure at all. All the green is gone. Freshened it right up. Quick and easy. Okay, it's officially all the way raining out here now, but I only have this front section left to do, and I'm going to be doing that walkway. So I'm going to pre-treat everything, concrete, etc., rinse the house. Then I'm going to come through the Surface Max and hit that walkway real quick. Look at that shorty shooter tip. Try to hit that peak up there. Yeah, nice, perfect. Nice volume of soap on that. Beauty. All right, we're gonna see what we can do about waking up this staircase and this walkway. So let it dwell with some house wash for a little bit. And then I got the turbo nozzle in my pocket for this. And I got the Surface Max on standby. When you're doing stairs, do the sides too, why don't you? Not just the top of the stairs, but the sides. So all your stuff's gonna drool down, okay? Make sure you're hitting everything. All right, you know, some of you guys hate this Surface Max, but yeah, it's underrated for this machine. I gotta get a bigger one. These are $150 at Lowe's. Worked perfectly with my 4-gallon last year. I don't have a choice but to try it today. We're gonna give it a little run, see what it does. I'm gonna hook that extension onto my short wand, and we're gonna run that little concrete walkway with it and see how it does. All right, I think it's barely turning. So I don't have enough PSI or something going on here, I don't know. I'm gonna switch over to the turbo nozzle though and see what I get. All right, we got the big blue turbo nozzle on there. Doesn't rip like the 4-gallon did, but it's gonna have to get the job done for me today. Okay, so neither the turbo nor the Surface. It'll get it done. All right, done that project, soaked. I joke with my kids though, man, if you don't want to get wet, you might be in the wrong profession, so not too worried about it. With it being a little bit wet too, as you see, helps with dwell time, that kind of thing, so it's not the worst thing. Like I say, you're gonna get wet anyway. So it is, what is that? 12:40, 12:35, something like that. This took me about an hour 15, hour 20. I did that little shed all around. Thing was nasty. That's kind of a freebie. I did the little deck that you guys saw. I did this front walkway and the stairs. The front walkway came out nice. Thankfully, pre-treating, took all the organic that was out from under that bush, and I'm real happy with that. And I'm gonna roll up my mess. Okay, and then Ruby and I are gonna go get some lunch. And Ruby said she'd like to have a hamburger today, so that's what we're doing. Catch you guys in a few. One more. All right, Ruby and I are home. I got this beautiful cheeseburger from a local restaurant, bacon cheeseburger, and Ruby's excited. Ah, sweetheart, that's a good doggy right there. I'm gonna give her first bite. Here we go. Take a bite, buddy. Go ahead. There you go. Come on. Oh yeah. That's right, you gotta feed your help. That's all you gotta do, okay? You work with me, you get fed twice a day. You get breakfast and lunch. There you go, good girl. Get a big bite. Come on, bite it. Now, there you go. Anyway, what a good girl. Yeah, Ruby, come here. Good girl. Some French fries? Yeah. Do a little better with the fries. All right, good girl, good girl. All right, you guys, I gotta tell you, I love that 5.5, but I'm a little disappointed with how it worked with the turbo nozzle and the Surface Max today. So any of you guys that are running specifically the same machine, that's the GX 390 5.5 at 2500, please tell me what you're doing for surface cleaning, if you're using it or not. All right, thank you very much, and we'll catch you guys Saturday. Tomorrow's gonna be snow. I'm not working, so I gotta winterize everything that I'm shutting down. Saturday, weather breaks again, and hopefully we're running for the next couple weeks after that. Thanks again.